Hi guys, welcome along to another edition of Build with A&E. In this episode we're going to show you exactly how the renderers achieve this awesome finish on the side of our Regency Renovation project. So stay tuned and enjoy the show. So today is an exciting day. We have got our renderers here to start on the side face of the building. So we've got RW Plastering here, right Rob?
Hello mate.
So what they're doing is just getting some line render mixed up, ready.
A little bit of water at a time, not too much. A bit of strength, starts to crack in. Let's do a test patch today, just to make sure, just check the suction. So yeah, just mixing a small amount up, just for a little test area.
Cool. Any reason why did you test the suction? Why?
Just to stop cracks really.
Okay, just to make sure, see how quickly it sticks in.
How it sticks to the wall.
Yeah.
Just how it behaves.
Awesome. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll set up some time lapses and you can watch Rob and the boys work their magic. So the plasterers upstairs that are rendering the wall to form the corners, we're not going to use beads because they wouldn't have used them originally. So what we're doing is using some timber and fixing that to the size of the corners to basically form the corners. As they run their trowels and floats up the edge, they get a nice straight edge to work from, a nice solid edge. Because the last thing we want to do is put in things that weren't originally there, especially on the external anyway. As it's a grade 2 listed building, we do not want to be altering it in any way. By doing this, it basically keeps it as traditional as it could have been. So what I'm going to do now is just put a 45-degree chamfer on this so they can run a string line right the way up from the top to the bottom just to make sure that their corner is perfectly plumb. And so yeah, all I need to do is just set this up now and get these run down for them. So just set the guide rail in place. I'm going to leave a little bit of an edge so they've got somewhere to put their string line onto. That should be pretty good. Just square that up. Just using my marks on the table so I know that this is going to cut parallel, because last thing I want to do is try and kick the wood out as I'm pushing it through the saw. That is perfect. Get that all locked off. So guys, as you've seen, we're getting on really well at the Regency Renovation, and you've also seen some footage of the plasterers outside doing the rendering on this elevation of the house. So what I'm going to do is now, I'm going to go and try and get them to do a bit of a talk on exactly the processes that they've gone through to achieve the finish they have. It's looking really smart up there, so let's go up there and have a look. So what you can see on here are the different phases of the render. So what we have here is the first scratch coat, and then this is the second scratch coat, which is also a float coat that they'll roughly scratch up, and then on top of that then will be the finish coat. You can see here, because obviously of the period of the property, we're not using any beads or anything like that. These have all been formed naturally. So what the plasterers do is put some timber, you can just see just down there, they get some timber, screw it to the side of the wall, and then they'll use that then to form their corner, which gives them a nice clean crisp corner like this without using a bead. You can see just up there as well, that's the top coat at the top there with the ashlar lines in. We'll go up to at the top so you can have a better look. So here we have the renderers in their natural habitat. How's it going, guys? You all right?
Yeah.
Just been speaking about the different coats that you've been putting on, and this is the top and final coat, is it? Yeah.
This is the finished coat, yeah.
Wicked. So this is a different grade of sand in this as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, with the scratch coats, mainly sharp sand.
Yeah.
With a bit of plastering sand in it as well. The top coat's got twice as much plastering sand in it, with only 3 buckets of sharp. Slightly weaker mix, 4 buckets of lime we were putting in originally, but the top coat we're only putting 3.5 buckets in, so it's slightly weaker.
Okay. It's nice stuff to work with this though, isn't it? With all the lime in it.
Stuff. Yeah. Really floats up well.
Good stuff, the lime, isn't it? Yeah. A lot easier than just putting a bit of plasticizer in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming for a treat, I think.
It looks awesome, mate. You have done a wicked job. So what do you think's been the hardest part of this?
The big drops with all the scaffold poles in the way.
We like to make your life easy, mate. Where we got next?
We're doing the opposite of this. You can't really see it till your 2 drops down. It's one of those cross bits.
Right. So a big area then, massive area to do.
Yes. We've done that one, the 2 big to do. We've done one today, the second one tomorrow, and then we've really broke the back of it.
Cool. So you're nearly done.
One window wall, and then the plinth at the bottom.
You'll be sad to see the back of this one, won't you, mate?
I will, if I actually likes it.
You will?
Yeah.
Apart from all the cursing of bars being in the way and getting battered a few times. That's alright, it's all part of the fun, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. So this is just putting the ashlar lines in, yeah?
The ashlar blocking out, yeah.
What are you doing here, Lee?
Moving the lines off.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just take them rough edges off.
That's it.
Let it finish nicely. So, this is what the finished products will look like. You can see here how they've run the ashlar lines in these lines, so it's basically a block effect. This is what is traditionally done, and so it looks like a stone built wall. Basically these ashlar lines, they're called, they're scratched in once the top coat has gone off enough to do so, but it looks really mint, really effective. So that's it. Hopefully you agree that the guys have done an excellent job on restoring the wall on this Regency property. Big thanks to PH Plastering and RW Plastering for all their hard work on this. Next up, it's the decorating, so obviously we'll bring you a video of that. As always, if you've liked this video, please like, comment and subscribe. You've been watching me, John and the guys from A&E. Until next time, stay safe.